In the frozen fields of Manchuria, a secret facility conducted the most horrifying experiments in human history, and got away with it. Behind these walls, thousands of men, women, and children became test subjects, victims of a government-sanctioned nightmare. This is the true story of Unit 731, the secret they tried to bury, and the truth that finally surfaced. In the 1930s, Imperial Japan sought total dominance in Asia Parind, and believed science could become the ultimate weapon of war. In 1936, construction began near Harbin, China, a sprawling complex disguised as a water purification bureau. Officially, it was called the Epidemic Prevention and Water Purification Department. In truth, it was a factory of horror. Behind that false name, over 3,000 scientists, doctors, and soldiers began the most secretive program of the war. Inside Unit 731, human beings were no longer called by name. They were given a single, chilling designation: logs. Prisoners of war, political dissidents and civilians, men, women, and even children were brought here and never seen again. Behind sealed doors, doctors abandoned their oath to heal and turned medicine into a tool of unimaginable cruelty. Researchers studied the effects of extreme cold, deliberately freezing limbs to document how the human body fails. Unit 731 also became the epicenter of biological warfare research, cultivating plague, anthrax, and cholera as weapons.
Other victims were subjected to extreme pressure chambers, testing how far the human body could be pushed before collapse.
Ceramic bombs filled with infected fleas were designed to spread plague across entire cities free, a weapon meant for millions. These weapons were field-tested on Chinese villages, unleashing plague outbreaks that killed thousands of innocent civilians.
Estimates suggest these attacks and experiments claimed the lives of up to 300,000 people across occupied China.
Inside the compound, victims endured procedures without anesthesia, their suffering recorded meticulously as scientific data.
Children were not spared. Some of the youngest victims were used to study disease progression in developing bodies. The facility's scale was staggering. Over 150 buildings, its own airfield. Every victim who died in experimentation was cremated immediately, their remains disposed of to leave no trace behind. For nearly a decade, this horror operated in near total secrecy, hidden from the world by war and isolation.
As World War II raged on, Unit 731 expanded its reach, establishing satellite branches across occupied Chinese territory.
By 1945, thousands had perished within these walls, but the world outside remained almost entirely unaware. As Japan's defeat became inevitable, Ishii ordered the facility destroyed, determined to erase every trace of the atrocity. Remaining prisoners were executed to eliminate witnesses, and the buildings were reduced to rubble within days. Ishii and his top scientists fled, blending into the chaos of a collapsing empire, carrying their darkest secrets with them. When American forces occupied Japan, they discovered fragments of the truth and made a decision that shocked historians for decades. Rather than face trial, Ishii and his colleagues were secretly granted immunity contempt in exchange for their research data. Not a single member of Unit 731 was ever tried for these crimes. Justice was traded for scientific secrets. Declassified documents decades later revealed the shocking truth. The United States had known Kest and chosen silence. Some former Unit 731 scientists went on to prestigious careers in medicine, pharmaceuticals, and academia, their pasts hidden. Survivors and victims' families spent decades demanding acknowledgement, many dying before ever receiving an official apology. Today, the ruins of Pingfan stand as a museum, a haunting reminder of what humanity is capable of. Historians still debate the full scope of the atrocities, some records forever lost, some truth still buried in classified vaults. Unit 731 remains one of history's darkest chapters, a warning of what happens when science loses its humanity.
Remembering these victims ensures their suffering was not erased by silence. History demands we confront uncomfortable truths.
If this history moved you, subscribe to Dark History Vault and join us as we uncover the truths the world tried to forget.